Hello fellow crafters and welcome to maxdmcrafting. This terrain piece was created from scraps of various kinds, but above all I used medium graphics chipboard as a base material. We will create a fantastic mega facility for your dystopian setting, ideal for 40k, Necromunda, Gaslands or any other industrial or post-apocalyptic scenario. Here you can see how I build metal bars. The central piece of cardboard is a couple of millimeters narrower, so once assembled with the other two parts, the result will be very pleasant. The metal structure you see will serve a triple purpose. First of all, it will provide support for the stairs for the entrance to the upper floor of the structure. Then it will support the thermohydraulic supply pipes. Finally, it will support the unloading ramp for waste materials, but we will see this later. Once the assembly of the metal beams is finished, I added the rivets using small gems of costume jewelry. Realistic or not, the rivets always give a steampunk look to our metal pieces. Here you see how I use this little bag of cutouts. I have saved these chipboard pieces for projects like this. See how I assemble a pair of flights of metal stairs. I fix 2 or 3 steps with the super glue, then I finish the job with the PVA glue, which over time creates a stronger and more lasting bond. Here and further on, you will see how I assemble panels to add to the building, using very single piece of cardboard to increase the amount of detail. I use these small plastic nets. Find the link in the description box below. They add an industrial touch to the platforms and walkways. Also in this case, I'm using waste to avoid wasting material as much as possible. I create small 1-inch square platforms to be placed at the top of the stairs. Super glue is great when working with cardboard. However, whenever possible, I recommend reinforcing with PVA glue. I made every single piece with the graphics chipboard. I added some details with square section wooden sticks. And this is the result. The metal ramp will remain modular, at least until I have finished painting every single detail. Now the sorting tower. I have some pieces of IKEA packing boxes left. I will use 4 identical pieces to create the tower. The only advantage is that they are thick pieces, therefore stronger than cardboard. Nevertheless, it is possible to create the same model also with normal cardboard. In that case, I recommend that you glue at least 2 sheets of cardboard in order to obtain a double layer. I started assembling the tower with a mix of super glue and PVA glue, but then I switched to hot glue. The process is much faster, but once again, remember that over time the PVA glue guarantees longer lasting results. Here you see how the tower and the metal structure will match. Cool! Simultaneously with the construction of the building with cardboard, I proceed to clone some resin details. If you are interested in this procedure, search my channel, there is an entire playlist dedicated to molding and resin casting. Now let's create the entrance for the freight trucks. After trying different approaches, I decided to use more graphics medium chipboard to give a cooler look to the small hangar. With partial cuts, I create the folding lines of the cardboard to give to the piece the shape you see here. Now the garage door. I like to rip off a layer of corrugated cardboard until the corrugation is uncovered. This is perfect for roll-up doors. I also used the same technique on the goods ramp in the entrance doors of the crates and the waste exit doors. From here on, the real fun begins. For this type of project, the more details you add, the better. The grey plastic pieces you see come from Mantic Terrain Crate industrial accessories. The resin pieces you see have been cloned from those and some components of Dungeon and Lasers. Little tip, when you think you've added enough details, well, you'll be halfway to your goal by then. That's why you see me here creating other small and medium panels using scrap cardboard. To close the tower, I use a thick cardboard again, creating a terrace in the way you see here, and then adding an access hatch and various details. Cool! For the base, I used cardboard tiles that I recovered from an old tabletop game. I used the same technique in my fuel deposit station video. Take a look. Now I use the pipes that I have already shown in my previous project and a mini water gun to create some cooling tubes. A lot of fun and actual results. There is no manual on how to use these plastic pieces. Have fun looking for the shape that seems most interesting to you. You can insert these pieces permanently in your building or keep them modular. Finally, nice weather. Finally, nice weather, guys. So I can spray paint my piece outside. Because, you know, I need a lot of paint. So inside you should wear a mask and stuff like that. Today I have quite a nice weather. So let's go. I first used a black primer, then I completed the base coat with dark brown. This really is my favorite moment. Everything here really starts coming together very nicely. Now the ground is completed with some texture and I can see almost a flocking. See how I put some baking paper to protect the edges of my building from the debris that I'm going to glue. I use flocking from the largest pieces to the finest sand. I use bark and pebbles for aquariums, brown sawdust and real sand. Once I was satisfied with the quality and quantity of the textures, I placed some weights on the base to avoid warping of the cardboard. Here is the result. We are ready to paint this monster. For the painting, I tried to use dark shades as much as possible, playing with metallic effects and thinking of a setting worn by time. Importantly, however, I tried to give contrast by inserting sheets in different colors and placing the accent on some elements to break up the monotony. I tried to age the piece with all the brush techniques at my disposal, highlighting some areas with the help of my airbrush. Pretty cool, what do you think? Before the final shots, if you like my work, if you like these videos, please remember to support me through Patreon or PayPal. Remember that you are why these videos are possible, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching, see you all the next time. Ciao! Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you very like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, happy crafting!